So hey guys, today we're going to be building a deck that will hopefully abide by a festival that hasn't come out yet. We're talking about the Earth Fire Festival, I guess, and the reasoning behind this is because if we looked at all the festivals that we've had Light Dark, and we've also had Water Wind. What we have not had is Fire Earth, which presumably will happen at some point. So yeah, that this might happen or it will just never happen, I guess. It's a 50-50. So I think the most obvious thing to do for Earth is probably just play Madolche. Well, we'll figure out how. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4 URs. I'm sure Madolche is playable with just uh, one copy of each of these, or we can just play none of them at all. I'm not sure if that really matters. And of course, you have the Verna Sylph cards, which are pretty cracked, being all Earth, and they're not that super high rarity. So we can just grab a couple of these. Does this one matter? I think you can play without Verna Sylph of the Flourishing Hills, but I happen to have two either way, so we're just vibing at this point. Well, Dolce would probably be the best bet with like Verna Sylph because these are Earth fairies as well, and therefore have some synergy. So that's probably pretty good. So what's more worth looking into instead of just Earth decks is probably to look into the potential Fire decks we can play. So first off, I am 99% sure that if there was an Earth Fire Festival, 100% without a doubt, for no real reason, Snake Eye probably going to be banned, despite Snake Eye probably not even being the best fire deck. So, we do have the option of technically playing Infernoble, I suppose. If we go Infernoble, they're all fire, and we have Angelica, which is also a fire warrior, I believe. And then we have Charles, and then we can keep climbing with our Charles. But we're slightly nerfed here. I'm not sure how big of a deal it is, but there is no Isolde, I guess. Isolde is a light warrior, so no access to Isolde. Shiranui. The effect to Synchro Summon requires you to wait a turn after somehow getting the Spectral Sword into the graveyard. So, no. That doesn't sound that great. Salamangreat, I guess. You know, Fire Burst. Fire Burst is okay. I don't think it's like super bad or anything, but now that I think about it, in terms of hand traps, we don't have many hand traps for this. So for fire, we have Ash Blossom, Joe Spring, and then pretty much nothing. Cool. And then for Earth, we have Earth Insect and Ghost Bell. Ghost Bell, what does Ghost Bell realistically do for us? I think Ghost Bell is actually very useful against fire decks, honestly. So that's another advantage that Earth would have over fire. Yeah, I don't. Well, nothing comes to mind, at least for me, immediately in terms of fire hand traps. So yeah, that's a little bit of pain and suffering here. Infernoids are also fire, so you could play that. Tenpai would probably be banned for this event, like most of it. That would be my assumption. More so than Snake Eye, yeah. So that's probably not too problematic. And then back to Shiranui, not great. There's only like 2 fire monsters in DD, so no. Crooked Cook. Oh wait. Can we make Crooked Cook indestructible? No. But it is funny if you could do that. I don't think you have a good way to out Crooked Cook. Is there an Earth Kaiju? humongous. So, yeah, you could do that, I guess. But wait, what if we had an Earth kind of towers monster? How do we out that? I guess Raging Phoenix would be like able to get to a pretty high attack point value, but that is troubling. Volcanic should be fine. Oh right, Volcanic Queen and Lava Golem. No, never mind. You're good. All right, just absolutely chilling. Fire King, yeah, Fire King's fine. I guess even if you play like Pier, it's not like that bad. The games do get a bit grindy though, which I mean, that's for sure something that happens. Rescue Ace. Oh, so we have Rescue Ace. Maybe this event would be a bit interesting to see, I guess. So just after scrolling through all of this, I think if you're able to find a good combo line for the Fire Warriors is probably the best you can do in terms of going first, and second, preferably. I think I would want a deck that doesn't need to normal summon, so I can Lava Golem if necessary, because Madolche is pretty annoying, honestly. If I could Lava Golem against Madolche, that sounds pretty good. But wait, now that I think about it, do you even need to normal summon in Fire Warrior? You don't, right? So that means we could technically, if we really want to, we can play Makanko, like the Makanko package, because Hare, I saw that earlier. We can Arabesque Lava Golem and then Lava Golem a second time. And we can pop Lava Golem mid-combo when we're attaching something or equipping something to the Charles. So we can pop Lava Golem then, and then kind of beat up our opponent a bit, you know, mug them. So that's an idea. Evil Hero Malicious Fiend is a fire? Huh. Oh. If this is legal, FTK may be possible. We also do have Promethean Princess for fire, actually. Matchup seems pretty even, honestly. We can Bell both effects of Promethean Princess, the one that special summons itself and the one that special summons another guy. And we do have the sprites here, Sprite Sprint and Sprite Elf are also fire. A lot of things could be going on here. Are Evil Swords fire? No clue. Well, anything else? Brotherhood of the Firefist. Firefist, huh? I mean, Firefist isn't, like, super bad. Oh yeah, we also have a Fire Kaiju. Right? Kinda forgot, but yeah, it exists alright. This is fire, so I mean, if I were to build something, I mean, fire is more interesting because I think fire, you might initially consider it to be the underdog if you don't think too hard about it. Because you do have less access to some of the really good hand traps. So yeah, that's kind of painful. Fighting Flame Swordsman is also a fire though, so that's pretty cracked. Alright. So this is going to be pretty expensive, so I probably wouldn't play this necessarily. I would probably find something else. But let's see. We have Immortal Phoenix Gearfried. We need one of these. We'll grab 3 Lava Golem. We also want Fire Flint Lady. Renaud. Durendal, I guess. We'll grab Almace and stuff. And I guess like Phoenix Gearblade is good too. Did we not grab Drendel? Okay. Where is it? Oh, top. Blindness kicking in. Alright. So something like this. And then the Infernoble cards, I guess, right? So we want to run one Magus, I think is good. This just puts back Fire Warriors or Noble Arm cards, and it also does ones that are banished or in the graveyard. We aren't running a Soul Day, actually, so do we even need this? Oh, right, we might not need this. Oh, true. We don't necessarily need Living Fossil, but Living Fossil's not that bad, I guess. Turpin, Courageous Crimson Chevalier. Yeah, this isn't that bad to run as a one-of. Ricardetto. Oliver. If this card is in your graveyard, target a guy. The effect here, this is from graveyard, right? From your hand or face up field to the graveyard. Wait, what? Special summon this card from your hand. Oh, this is from hand. That's a level 1 monster. I'm not sure if we need that or not, but it's like not that bad of an effect. And send an equip spell. I'm not sure, but seems fine, I guess. This Roland, not that great, honestly. Aren't we missing someone? I feel like we're missing someone important. Oh, Ogier. Ogier's down here. Then we want Charles. We'll throw in like a couple copies of all the different Charles here. And then, I guess, Fighting Flame Swordsman, I guess, makes sense. Right? Or Flame Swordsman in general. Where is this link to? Ferocious Flame Swordsman? I think I don't have it. Right. So, grab 2 of these, I guess. Just because, why not? Just having a generic link is useful. And Emperor Charles the Great in general has kind of bad arrows. Is there some other like fire link to that has better arrows than this actually? I don't really like these arrows actually. I guess one of them is probably good enough then. Pisty has absolutely horrendous arrows. Foxy F has decent arrows. Sprite Elf also has decent arrows. Would we have a link 2? Without a Soul Day, I don't see any link 2 that we would like ever make. We can't even make Darumadal. Or I guess Hita, yeah, Hita's fine, right? If we're ever forced to fight another fire deck, it sounds fine. Yeah, Flame Tongue's actually like okay. It's like useful-ish. Arrow-wise, a lot of these guys have like pretty bad arrows. If I recall correctly, Promethean Princess also has like pretty trash arrows for actually link summoning, right? The best ones would be like down left, down, and then down right. But I don't think there's like anything like that for fire, right? Either way, we do play Promethean Princess. Eat Leo. Eat Soul requires Cyberses. Cybers, zombies. This is generic, but the arrows are bad, so it's not worth. Okay. And then I guess it's worth making a link for just in general. Yeah, probably. Go take a quick look at these. And it's just these guys, right? That needs an Infernoid. Fire, just fire effect monsters. Honestly, this is possible to trigger. if we ran 2 of them at least, right? Let's assume we make Summon Great Pyrophoenix. We summon this as our Link 4, and then we pop this. Next turn we can bring it back, and then Link summon using the Summon Great Pyrophoenix into Summon Great Pyrophoenix, and that will board wipe our opponent. So honestly, that's not that bad. I mean, Emblem Whale's probably more consistent though. Then we would need like Angelica and Roland anyways. I don't think we have anything like insane for Amblue Whale to like bring back. So this looks about right, I guess. And maybe we are okay with one Charles. Okay, so Charles like that. Grab Roland. And then I guess Nightmare Phoenix is fine. Do we need anything else? Like, I don't think so, right? Also, we can't put Angelic Ring into the graveyard, can we? Not like for free, at least. Does this mention Charles? I don't think we can, like, search this unless we do, like, a really generic search. Okay. Three of our best seems, like, fine. And then... this... I think we grab one of these, and then this one. I don't know how many copies of Heart Rate we need. Probably, like, 2 is fine, I think. And then we don't actually need to run this one because no assault, right? Yeah, I don't think there's a point in running it. If we want though, we could technically run a bigger Mikanko package, and we could grab Ohime, but like, I don't think that's fully necessary, right? Okay, did I put Quantum Riddler in yet? Pretty good guy to put in, right? Is this worth doing? I think so. Okay. How do we start our plays, actually? That is something I'm wondering right now. We could play Ignite, technically, and that'd be pretty crazy for consistency, but I don't think we have anything to do with them, necessarily. Alright, so basically, to play this deck, all we have to do is we make Angelica, and then Angelica grabs this Roland and stuff, and then we just need, like, a level 4 monster to make Charles with. So any level 4 would do it. So let's go Effect, Fire, level 4, and see if we find anything good. Doesn't this... yeah, this Cyberus locks you, unfortunately, but otherwise that would've been great, I guess. This is good, except we're running Warriors. Agnimal Candle. We need a non-tuner. Oh, wait a second. This isn't that bad if we make Hita, actually. Our Link 2 doesn't matter, right? Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Inari's great. We have no good Link 2s to go into, so if we go into Hita, we can then summon Inari Fire. Yeah, that's fine, right? We could even run multiple. We could have some bonfire targets up in here, actually. Is Agnimal Candle even good? I mean, honestly, it's not that bad. As long as we don't open it, Like, it'd be good with Bonfire, but yeah, I'm having second thoughts now. Alright. None of these guys really special summon themselves, except for, like, maybe this. Can it special summon itself? No. Well, that's the only fire Draco Slayer, so not particularly useful unless we're playing Ignites. I don't think any of these guys summon themselves. Like, reasonably. Yeah, I don't think I see anything. The level 4 department that's useful. I think Ignari Fire was a good pickup, I guess. How about this? What was the restriction on this? This Valence locks us. This is the last thing we do. It's not that bad, is it? Wait. Never mind, we can't summon back Charles from the graveyard. Not worth. Or we can't special summon Charles from anywhere but the extra deck, I mean. Yeah. That is no bueno. That is a Gemini. That is also a Gemini. Oh, We could play Adventure with this. Because this is just good in general. Yeah, I'm so down for this, actually. But wait a second, if we play Adventure... There's no Griffin, because a Griffin is a wind, I believe. Oh. No Griffin Rider. Also, Enchantress is a water, actually. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Changing me mind right now. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else, right? These guys are level 1. We have a couple level 1s, so like 1 for 1's not too bad. I guess. Actually, it's not even worth searching. This is why I have it bookmarked. It's just going to pop up with like a billion different things. And then Ash Blossom. I guess Imprim Called By as well. There's no effect failure. If we know what we're if we know what we're playing against, we could technically prohib pretty well as well, right? I don't remember what else I was going to put into the extra deck, so I'll just put in Ambler Whale for the time being. And then... what do we need for the main deck now? I don't know if I can really put these guys in the graveyard that consistently. But we should have some sort of starter, so yeah. I guess this is where these guys would come in. But I would have to normal summon these guys for the most part. Then what? So let's assume I normal summon Fighting Flame Swordsman. What the hell can I do after that? Oh, now that I think about it, this is the only Mikanko we can play. I didn't realize this earlier, just coincidentally, but this is a light. So that's not playable either, alright. But this can grab us an extender, I guess. So it's like link material at least afterwards. We can use it like that, so that's something. Ultimate Flame Swordsman. I don't think we have a way to make Charles with these guys, just straight up. Oh, wait a second. Technically, if we use this, we're able to special summon a Flame Swordsman, but we don't have like a level 4 tuner. Except for Oliver. But like, we really want to be making Angelica. Well, I just hope the deck functions at this point. I guess now that I think about it, it's probably pretty simple to just go like this, and then like this, put in like more copies of Renaud, more copies of Oliver, and hope for the best. I suppose. How do we get these guys out of our hand, actually? Oh, Oliver works, actually. And then Radamonte doesn't really help with this. Alright. But isn't one of these guys also like a monster reborn? Something? Like, if you normal summon this guy, special summon another guy. Like, no? Maybe not? Oh wait, isn't it this? Yeah, it's Ricardetto. Okay. How do we get the Fire Warriors into our graveyard, actually? Like, if I do a test hand, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with this, right? Magus. Chevalier. We can 1-for-1 here. For Ricardetto. I guess, right? And that seems pretty good. Maybe? Yeah, because we can use Durendal as a monster reborn. I think we can get where we need to go. Maybe. We have Arabesque. This can be... Okay, this can target a guy. Right. So... 1-for-1, Magus. Special summon Ricardetto. Ricardetto effect. To special summon, I guess, the Magus. Is there a better fire link to? That's also a warrior. I have to look into that because these arrows are mad trash. But like, genuinely. But alright. We should be able to make Angelica here now because level 4 non-tuner. And then, oh, we can't make Promethean Princess. Alright. But we can then go into... We can just use Bradamonte effect actually to do a search if we wanted to here as well. This is pretty complicated. But, I mean, Ricardetto summon this, make Angelica Arabesque. We can also activate this to technically grab Hare if we want to do that. And then Hare can grab us another Equip spell. Probably going to grab Fire Dance most of the time so we can Monster Reborn the Hare and use it as material for other stuff later. That was the thought process behind this, right? So maybe this is better going like, we're going second, honestly. Oh, normal summon Ogier, sending, I don't know, probably Durendal. Durendal's graveyard effect. You can only use one effect of Durendal. So if you use the Monster Reborn effect, you can't use the Search effect. Interesting. But if we summon this while we control a Fire Warrior monster, this becomes a tuner, so normal summon this, special summon this. We can add any Noble Arms card off of this, or any Fire Warrior monster. And then that would allow us to do stuff, right? Special summon a level 4 lower Fire Warrior monster from your hand as a tuner. If this card is no more special summoned. Yeah, I mean, we can, if we summon Angelica, this allows us to grab the Noble Arms Museum, which allows us to grab any Noble Arms card. So we can grab Almace or Durendal. If we grab Durendal, we can do Museum, equip onto the Angelica Durendal. Don't trigger Angelica. Activate Ogier to target Angelica, right? And then I think that triggers Durendal. If this card is sent to the graveyard, because the equip monster is sent to the graveyard. No, it didn't get sent to the graveyard, it got banished. That doesn't work. Okay. In that case, we could just use Durendal's effect to add, and then we can use the effect of instead we can use the effect to, is there a way to special summon a level 4 monster somewhere here? No, I don't think so, right? If we just summon the Roland, what does this do for us? This doesn't count as a synchro summon. That's quick effect. Equip. Yeah, that doesn't help. Turpin, I guess? That doesn't Turpin work here? If you control a monster equipped with an equip card, you can special summon this card from hand or graveyard. Okay, so we can at least get into Charles, and then presumably we can go into 2 Emperor Charles the Great. I mean, that's not actually that bad. Well, maybe I'm just not that good at Infernoble, so yeah. There's that problem, possibly, I guess. Well, yeah, I mean, this would take quite a lot of fine-tuning, and I think, yeah, I have no idea how you would play out this combo line, being fire-locked and all, but there's surely something. I believe there must be. If we want to go more combo heavy, I think Ignite is the play, being able to just pendulum summon all of your Infernobles from hand. And also being able to add them, I think that's pretty good. We can't play Astrograph though, so I'm not really sure how we built advantage off of like maybe an Electromite loop. But I mean, there's too much kind of things to think about, I guess. So I'll call it here for the day. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.